It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Atletico Madrid. Hello and welcome back to Relegation Regen Rebuild here with Atletico Madrid. We're just about to hit that January transfer window. It is the 31st of December. And, well, Francesco Mancini has this team absolutely flying. We sit in second position at the moment with 32 points, only 4 points off the league leaders in Villarreal, Barcelona and Real Madrid right there on our chops. So we're going to have to, just dig in here for the second half of the season and see maybe if we can push for a Europa League spot. I'd probably be happy with that with the form that we've been in. The first team is starting to become quite strong. It's probably our squad depth and our reserves that aren't quite on par as of yet, but that will come. We've been here for 4 seasons, so these young lads are starting to turn into pure footballers and starting to find their feet here in this squad. So let's jump into this. We've got I don't know how many games we'll get in if we get any transfer action and that kind of stuff, but we do need to start with a player upgrade. So today's player upgrade is for Tamir Aldib, our Egyptian second string right back. This one comes from the Touring Bus. Thank you very much for your comment. 24 thumbs up. That is an outstanding effort from you guys at home that actually go down, read through the comments and whack a thumbs up on these upgrades. I really do appreciate your time. Just getting down, leaving me a comment, hitting thumbs up. That is absolutely brilliant work from you guys at home. Give yourselves a pat on the shoulder. But let's get into this upgrade. We've got number 75 because it looks cool. An untucked undershirt that is tight. Left hand, he wants black boxing tape. Right hand, he wants white boxing tape. Red Adidas boots and some low socks. He is ready to go. Not sure if he'll get much action. He might even go out on loan. We'll have to wait and see what happens in this transfer window. Let's jump into it. All right, time to check in on our current youth academy. Adrien Chevalier coming along nicely. A 65 overall, 87 to 93 playmaker there from France. Bashandi from Egypt, the right winger, 68 overall, 88 to 94. We're going to have to get these lads in very, very soon. Daniel Risi is a 89 to 94 striker, only 15. Frank Vanderlin, an 83 to 89. He's dropped off a little bit, so we'll monitor his progress. Benjamin Ludwig, 90 to 94. So we've got some solid midfielders coming through here. Baptiste Ferrier, 87 to 93, another right winger. Looks like he's got some pace. We'll monitor his progress. Ade Okara, 92 to 94, left midfielder, 63 overall, at only 15 years of age. Amigdio Orellana, 85 to 91, left midfielder as well. He's an attacker. And Oscar Segura, another left midfielder, 84 to 94, 6'1" attacker. So we'll monitor these lads. We've got no defenders in the academy or goalkeepers at the moment, but definitely some prospects for the future. Right, Gasparoni's got an injury at training. He's only out for 7 days. Ramirez, thank you for your services. He has left the club. Evans has gone out on loan to Oviedo, and Salo has gone out on loan to Elcoron. Castaneda has left. Thank you for your services. He has gone to Charlton. It is, of course, January, so it's time to get our personal training sorted out. We're going to the comment sections, and it's George Yunde who wants Arnos trained on his agility. 15 thumbs up on that one. Next up, it is Bug Freak who wants Aguado trained on ball control and dribbling. Sam Martin wants us to train Lucero on rushing the attacker. And Mark Diesel, he has been a personal trainer for a few seasons here, wants Alvarez trained on his short passing. And the final training session is from Giorgio Del Trozo, who wants Arnos trained on his short passing. All right, here is our training. Arnos' short passing is already at 91, so you can see why he can pick out a pass. But we'll simulate here, see if these lads want to raise any of their levels for us. Alvarez's vision does increase. Well, we've got a 1-year loan here for Tawfiq Hillel, the Egyptian right midfielder for Vitesse. I'm going to accept this and see if we can gain some minutes. All right, 10th of January, time to get some gameplay into this one. It is Atletico Madrid and Girona, and we're going to send them out using the fist formation. It's sort of a new concept here from Mancini. It seemed to work out for us last time, and it allows us to play Alvarez and Arnos on the back legs of Aguado, who has been a little bit quiet of late, so let's hope he can find a goal here today. Let's do this. All right, here we go at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium for match day 17. It's Atletico Madrid hosting Girona. Let's go. It's big Jose Manuel, who's really been the linchpin of our defensive line. Lays it off here for Russo. He'll flick one out wide to the run of Sergio Alvarez. As well, Sergio. Can he get this cross into the box? He can. It would have been an offside call, but they've cleared it away. There's Ramirez, and a bit of a run here from Atletico. Lays it off. Sergio Alvarez decides to play it back for Russo. Back to Ramirez. Back to Sergio Alvarez. He plays it inside for Russo. Plays it forward. Jose Manuel back to Russo. Flicks this one off for Ramos. Can he create something here, Ramos? He slips it off. Finds Russo inside to Sancho Gallardo, who turns on his man but picked off. And from Russo. Finds Arnos. Get these lads into the game. Russo off to Alvarez. They are holding the space well. Sancho flicks this one out the back though for Diogo Rios. And he drives his way down the line. The little big left back drives it inside, and there is fucking no one on point. And there is the whistle for half-time. A pretty lackluster performance. We haven't really got into second gear, and it's 0-0. Well, we get into the second half. It's been 50% possession. Girona's had one shot, and we have not registered a shot in the first half. Time to turn things on. Oh, fuck me, Diego Costa. I fucking hate that cunt. Fucking 1-0. The second shot on goal, we've still failed to register a shot. And it's Diego fucking Costa. Oh, mate, I hate him. I fucking hate him. Not as much as I hate Sami Nasri, but I fucking hate him. Well, he's ripped us open, and that makes it 1-0. There's Russo. The Italian drives his way forward, gets the run here from Sergio Alvarez, tries to flick it back inside, takes the strike and misses. And that is our first shot on goal. 55 minutes in, the home fans will not be impressed with his performance so far. Good from Russo. Alvarez flicks on, Aguado finds Arnos. Can he be the saviour today? Still comes Arnos. Works his way inside. Arnos shoots. And Bernardo clears it away and doesn't allow us the opportunity. Well, there's a ball through, and it's fucking 2-0. We're being absolutely rinsed by a team sitting near the bottom of the table. And we hit January, and Atletico are still stuck in December. 2-0. Right, we're making 3 changes. Russo, Alvarez, and Rios check out for Gallardo, Vanderbroek, and I've even already forgotten who I've just brought on. Barrios. Young Barrios, can he create something here? We are going to have to go for it now. There's Ramirez Billa. He'll drive his way forward. Come on, Barrios, get in there. Feeds it through. Finds Aguado. Oh, crossbar, you wanker! Oh, Barrios, what was that touch, mate? Just be careful. You're only a young lad. Here's Sancho. Has to feed it back for Gallardo. Off to Sancho. Tries to find an opening and just dispossessed again. And how are these lads sitting so far down the table with the defensive performance they've put on today? They deserve to be at least mid-table. Oh my fucking god, boys! 3-0 to Girona! You're having a laugh, mate. You're having a fucking laugh. Rinsed behind, Gallardo lets his man straight through. We're getting done for pace on the wings a lot. That's kind of why I brought Gallardo on, because Rios was getting done, but now Gallardo's getting done there as well. We need a couple of quick wingers that we can bring on and real deal with these pacey forwards. Oh, fucking clear the ball out! What is going on, you fucking idiots? Just kick the thing out! Oh, fuck, where's my free kick, you wanker? Oh, mate, running on a fucking treadmill! Fucking hell! 3-0! Bullshit! Fucking 6 shots to 3. We just got played off the park by a piss-poor team. And fucking Diego Costa. Oh, alright, let's have a look here. Jose Manuel, 3-2 with a 7.4. Was probably man of the match. No one else really did anything. Arnos got 1 strike. Aguado hit the crossbar. And the boys just did not get out of fucking first gear here today. Lovano's conceded 3, but it was pretty much hung out to dry. And just a really rough day at the office there. Let's hope that's just a blip on the map and not a sign of things to come. But get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Well, Halal has left. He's gone on loan to Vitesse, so hopefully he can score some minutes and grow nicely there. All right, we've got the final scout report from France, and Jonathan Perrault is looking very good, very tasty. 6'2", 52 to 64, 82 to 94 potential, technically gifted striker. He'll come into the academy along with Joel Chevalier, the potential 70 to 86, but he does have a very high evaluation, so that could increase as he is only 15 years of age. We've also got Antoine Vignier, 72 to 94, centre midfielder, and Aurelien Millet is a 70 to 94. We've only scouted him for 1 month, but I've got a feeling he's a centre midfielder as well. They'll all come into the youth academy. We are in Denmark. Of course, we missed out on Erik Morgensen, but we will sign in Jeppe Olsen, 75 to 94. Looks like another centre midfielder. And Jeppe Mortensen, another centre midfielder, I've got a feeling, 79 to 94. We'll be making one signing here in Croatia to our youth academy. Pavel Filipovic, 82 to 94. Looks like a right midfielder. All right, it is time to send our scouts out for another scouting mission, so let's go. And George Hyundai, he's putting in a lot of comments and getting a lot of thumbs up, so thanks for looking after George. He wants Serbia for physically strong. Let's see if we can find the next Vidic. Next we have Cornholio McNugget, great name. Scotland for physically strong. And the last one, I had to pick this one out from Augustin Azazanza, who wants me to scout Ecuador because no one ever sees Ecuador being scouted. So we're going to go to Ecuador for any player. So the next game we go to the Nuevo Estadio de Las Palmas to take on Granada. Mancini has pulled the pin on everyone in the first 11, so we go with Roca Juncker up front. Villalba is the captain today. Lopez, Granero, Hendricks and Sarr, Rotella, Cools, Rivero, Eldib and Lucero between the sticks. This is going to be an interesting game. Let's see if we can get the job done against Granada. So we're on the road here at Granada, and Mancini not happy with how the first team came out of the blocks in the last one. It's match day 18. Let's see if we can take some points on the road.
The Atletico Madrid lineup.
Oh, referee! Soft as cheese, mate. 3.5 minutes and he's called a fucking penalty. Well, it's not our day here. And Rivero has just basically sneezed on the man. Achoo. Down he goes quicker than a $2 hooker, and he'll go to the spot to have a crack here at Lucero. Oh my days, what is going on today? Come on, Lucero, be the hero, son. The Mexican, between the sticks. Oh, he's hit the sidebar, suck shit, dickhead. Villalba plays forward and finds Sarr, who chips over the top of it, and finds Lopez, who just takes an absolute eternity to try and control that ball. He's it inside. He's got Sarr. Sarr drives his way forward and looks for the rock, and it's a good save from Rui Silva. Good ball from Rotella, and that's unleashed Villalba. Off to the rock and off to the run of David Lopez. Oh, Lopez, fly one through. Granero works Rui Silva. Cleared away. The rock will get the touch here. He does to Villalba. Can he slip one inside? He can. He finds the rock, who needs to flick it on, but picked off. Rivero. Here's Rotella. Plays it forward for the run of Sarr. Flicks it out wide. Villalba. Can he drive in? He can for the rock! Straight at Rui Silva. Silva, whatever his fucking name is. Granero. Hendricks. Forward touch. Villalba gets in. Finds the rock. Oh! Yes! Come on, there's a goal. It's Granero, his first of the season. The Rock's railed the crossbar. That was enough to deceive the keeper, and Granero slides in. 42 minutes it's taken, and we find ourselves a goal. We've had a lot more opportunities here, back to our standard Mancini formation. And, well, finally, we take the lead in the 42nd minute. Villalba inside of the rock, who just turned, pirouetted, hits the sidebar, and Granero takes the opportunity, almost missed himself. I think he's taken, oh, he could have had a red-hot crack at the goalkeeper's arse cheeks there, but he decided to go for goal. Good lad. It's 1-0. Here's Bartels, and he looks like he's about 75, but there is the whistle. 1-0 in favour of Atletico. A better performance here from the reserves. Well, quick ball from Lopez, out wide here from Granero after the kickoff. We actually only had one tackle there in the first half, which is unlike us. And that's a poor cross, and the rock just drops the keeper. There's Granero. Lopez. Flips it back out wide. Granero. Here's the cross inside. Villalba came leaping like a fucking salmon from the river, but he couldn't find the target. Well, we're going to make one change. Sebastian Albrecht comes in for his debut. His shirt still tucked in. He's a man-child. He's got a beard at like 16 years of age. The young German. Let's see if he can create something here. And straight into the action, getting a big tackle. Drives his way forward for Granero. Lopez back to Granero. Fires this one forward for the Rock. Can he hold up the play? No, picked off by Chico. Drives it out. Here's Albrecht. Takes the strike. Works the keeper. Viljaba tipped over the top. Right, we'll make our final two changes. Granero checks out for Duarte. And Lopez is going to check out here for Bustos Barrios. Corner for Atletico, 3 shots to 10. We need another goal here. Duarte has delivered. It's going to come out the back here. Albrecht has been everywhere. Just loving the minutes. There's damn calls. Plays it in for young Barrios. Flicks it on. Little touch there from the Rock. Here is Albrecht again. He's been everywhere since he's come on. Can he get a crack? He can, and it's another good save from Rui Silva. But Albrecht is showing some good signs here. The young German centre midfielder will get the corner. Duarte whips inside. Viljaba gets a piece of it, I think. But old man Bartels, I think, put that one out over the line. He looks like the oldest man in football. And they get another corner. Duarte. And that is cleared away. From Saar. Viljaba lays it off. Barrios. Albrecht. Duarte fires it forward. Here is the Rock. Can he create something here? Rock. Uses a little bit of trickery, a little bit of skill, and he's got Barrios moving inside. Barrios is only a small lad, and the Rock probably needed to be in the middle. Oh, Duarte flies his way through, finds the Rock now, cuts back nicely, takes the strike, good save, oh, cleared away. Barrios, Duarte, Barrios, oh, there's the whistle. Well, we'll take 3 points. It wasn't convincing, but we got the job done. Well, a good performance there from the twos. 13 shots, 52% possession, and, well, a decent effort from the lads. Granero with the goal gets a 9.6. He did swoop in. Lucero with a clean sheet, 3 saves. El Deeb, I thought, was quite decent, but he did miss 4 tackles. The defensive line was pretty good. Damn Cools with a 7.5 and Rotella a 7.5. Just missing tackles, really. Albrecht really showed something when he did check in for a 7.2. Sal was serviceable with the assist. And Viljaba an 8.4. The Rock, 5 shots, did hit the sidebar, but didn't find himself a goal. Hendricks was all right till he ran out of steam. And David Lopez, I'm not 100% sure on that lad. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Alright, third game of the episode, we're back at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium hosting UD Las Palmas, and we're going to go in and hit them where it fucking hurts. We're going with our proper lineup. Aguado up front, Arnos in the centre forward role, Cardenas and Gallardo out on the wings, Russo, Manuel, Rios, Pinto, Trabulo, Amaral, Guimarães Billa, and Lovato between the sticks. Come on, let's get a big victory. We need some goals, and Aguado needs to find something here today. Alright, back at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium for match day 19. Atletico Madrid hosts UD Las Palmas. Let's go. There's Arnos. Lays it off for Russo, and that's a cracking ball from Russo. He's got Cardenas one-on-one with the keeper. Gets in 1-0 Atletico Madrid. Cardenas with his 3rd of the season, and we're getting a fair spread of goal scorers this season. Alvarez at the halfway point is still the top goal scorer with 5. And everyone else is probably on 3 or 4 that have put goals in this season. We've only had 7 goal scorers in total. And Alvarez leads it with 5. So Cardenas there with his 3rd of the season. It's 1-0 Atletico Madrid. Oh, Arnos just came belting through. Aguado lays this one off to Gallardo. Jose Manuel flicks forward. Arnos gets the touch on Russo. Back to Arnos, who takes the strike, and he's put it high. Inside, Russo down the line, lovely vision again from the Italian. Here is Sancho, cuts back in nicely, looks for Arnos, picked off. Russo should be able to cover this one. No, he gets dealt with. Oh, Rios is at sea. There's the strike off the sidebar and cleared away. Very lucky. Sancho flicks through. Russo plays it forward, picked off again. Maris down the line, finds Russo, who's got the vision to find Arnos coming through. It is Arnos. Oh, lovely finish. 2-0 Atletico. And Arnos gets his 5th goal of the season. Oh, he's better off shooting from distance. And that is a lovely, well-weighted strike here from Arnos. Didn't overhit it. And found the sidebar, put it in the back of the net. The pinball master, some call him the saviour. His 5th goal of the season, it's 2-0. Oh, solid from Amaral. Russo, Sancho. There's Arnos again, just drives past his man. There is Arnos. He's taking them all on. And he shoots from range and works the keeper. And just keeps everyone on their toes. Well, after being benched, they've all decided they want a red-hot crack. Arnos gets another shot on target and another save. Here is the Brazilian, Guimarães. Drives his way forward. Still going, Guimarães. Has the run on. Slips it off now for Aguado. Aguado into the box. Oh, just run down from behind. Keeps the corner from Cardenas. Drives inside. Pinto Trabullo got up. There is half-time. It is 2-0. Atletico have come out firing. There's Arnos. Drives his way forward. Aguado. Oh, he's been pinged offside. Fuck you, ref. Just give the man a goal. All right, we'll make our changes. Galano for Rios. Russo for Alvarez in the centre midfield. And Jose Manuel checks out for Sarr. Just bring the strength into the guts. Oh, Sergio gets the steal. There we go with the fresh legs. He's got 2 to play with here. He brings it back inside. Wanted Arnos. Oh, just about taking the keeper out. Oh, Gallardo just comes through from nowhere. Drives his way forward here. Rodolfo Gallardo brings it inside. Aguado got a piece of it. It's just not good enough at the moment. He's in some poor form. The captaincy in the new number 9 jersey seem to have done some damage to his confidence. Well, there is the whistle. It's a 2-0 victory and another 3 points for Atletico. Well, we fucking flew under the blocks there. 12 shots to 3. And set up through the midfield. Russo with 2 assists and a 9.5. The defence was solid. 4 saves there for Levano. Guimarães with 2 and 2. Amaral, Pinto Trabullo did their jobs today. Gallardo came on and got forward. Sergio Alvarez sparked the team when he finally checked in. Sancho was outstanding. 4 tackles, 3 intercepts. Arnos with a goal and an 8.6, just doing his job, and we might need to move him up front now with Aguado being very quiet. Cardenas got the opening goal and an 8.5. And Aguado, yes, he is in a little bit of a form slump. We might have to turn him into a bit of a bench time substitute until he can regain some touch. Jose Manuel, serviceable as ever. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Alright, time for today's player upgrade. It will be for Sebastian Albrecht, the German centre midfielder. Showed some good signs there in that reserves game when he did check in. So if you want to make any changes to his number or his kit, let me know in the comments section, of course. And the one with the most thumbs up on it gets the victory. So good luck with that one. So after a poor first game, we turned things around and we still sit in second position. Need to find some goals here for Aguado. He's gone quiet. I might try Arnos up front again, see if he can actually finish his dinner, because he has been scoring a lot of goals lately, which is good to see. But yeah, I mean, we're 3/4 of the way through this transfer window. Haven't really found anyone that I can feel comes in and strengthen this squad much more than it already is in regards to the first team. And then the second area, I'm kind of happy to let the youth prospects come through. So I think that's how we'll roll through. Let's see what we can do here in the second half of the season. Look forward to your company in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.